We are continually adding additional PEAT modules and functionalities. For version 2013B, what you see is when you start PEAT, Project Economic Analysis Tool, are some of these most commonly used modules. For instance, stochastic DCF or discounted cash flow analysis. You've seen that through various videos prior to this. Feel free to play with some of these other modules and so forth. For instance, a knowledge value added module capability. Now let me load that up and I'll load an example. And so the example's loaded here, and we see some input data and some KVA results. KVA stands for knowledge value added, KVA, and you can actually put in hourly wages, market comparable revenue and so forth. What KVA does for you literally is to monetize something that's not economic. When I say not economic, means you don't use economic justification. So for example, what is the value of security, for instance? What's the value of having a security guard standing around your facilities? Well, is to prevent accidents from happening, is prevent terrorism, theft, and so forth. You can probably put some dollar amounts to it, but what's the value of, say, national security? What is the value of a pound of defense, national defense, actually worth? Or what is the value of opening up a new university compared to a park? Creating a new park costs you some money, but if it's a free park, you are not collecting fees because it's free, but there's value to society, clearly. You're creating green air, recycling capabilities, you're preserving nature. There's a lot of value to society, clearly. And so question is, how do you monetize one of these things? So KVA analysis allows you to do some basic monetization where you're using market comparable capabilities, and you can change your functionality by doing advanced customization. You can customize, put any type of computations that's associated with it. And what KVA, in this example, KVA analysis is pretty much looking at the value. In this simple explanation here is the value of, let's say, automated testing on a software environment. So, for example, to identify root cause analysis, functional write-ups and so forth. How much is a software actually worth to your company? Not how much you're paying for. Let's say a testing software costs $1 million. But what is the value to the company purchasing this automated testing software, whereby you're reducing man hours, you're increasing efficiency, you are identifying root cause analysis, all the functional checks and everything is all automated for you. How much is something like that actually worth to you? So we can actually come up with an event for, let's say, a test planning. And you can go through the different sequences, so the different complexity to learn what is the frequency, how often does this get triggered, what is the average time of, say, you were to hire an independent individual to come in here with a sound mind to learn how to run this process. What is this data processing capability? You would take this person 24 hours, 24 days, whatever the equivalence is, to run this, and we can actually see the specifications and so forth. Then you can run the analysis, be able to identify, what is the total expense, and we monetize this so we get a total revenue, and therefore be able to obtain something called a return on investment, ROI, or return on knowledge, ROK in this case, and be able to say and compare multiple processes. Do I go with project 1 or project 2, project 3, when some of these things really don't have any dollar amount associated with it? So in this example, an automated testing capability for your software really doesn't generate any revenue for you because you are a software company. So you're using this automated system to increase efficiency, to reduce your overhead and so forth. So it definitely, you're saving some costs, but there is some added benefit, some added value. So the question is, what is that? And KVA analysis actually allows you to capture the value itself by doing monetization of something that's non-economic. So again, there are a lot of different capabilities that we're adding to this. So feel free to explore, and in future videos and in future versions of PEAT, we will keep adding additional modules. Some of them include things like credit risk, market risk capabilities, operational risk. We will put in some types of enumeration capabilities, looking at all possible outcomes of events and circumstances. We will be looking at more advanced project management tools, capabilities, scheduling, and so forth. So definitely keep tabs of PEAT as we evolve, as the product evolves over time.